Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, couple of things. First one is I looked up how to create a town. Basically because I wanted to know whether it was something we needed to do, something we need to actively be pursuing, or whether it was just something that would turn up. And apparently it is something that will turn up. When we get 3 regions, we then get access to a town. So, fairly easy actually. The next thing that I noticed while doing that was that advisors, you get them based on the main quest, or at least I think once you have a town that more advisors become available to be unlocked, something like that. Kind of happy I don't fully know, but that's roughly the way it's going to work. Right, so we have 5 days until Amiri has finished her job, and at that point we're going to want to reassign her. But what I want to do before we do that is just check that we have a job for Amiri to jump onto once this assignment is finished. Because otherwise, we have 10 days, which is much better. So, events, troll sightings. Yes. So we need Amiri to solve the troll sightings, so we need her to be back. And we need to do this because we have only a 2-day window before that needs to be done. Right. Seems absolutely fine to me. Let's do that then. Okay. So now we have 2 options. We can either head into the Null Marches, or we can head up to this old mesa. I'm going to leave the old mesa for just now. I think that's where I said I was going to go, but we're going to leave that because I think that that's going to be an easy one. Like, if we ever have to head up to North Null Marches, it's going to be an opportunity for us. I think it's going to be much better to head down here and then maybe go to the Lone House where there is a wizard who is friendly. That sounds like a good idea. We also have this buff on, so we can go longer without becoming fatigued. Which is nice. So we'll just travel out to the Lone House. Okay, I want to head along here, and I want to stop at the end here. Perfect. Head down, and we're at the Lone House. Let's speak to a wizard. I'm guessing he can be one of our Arcana people, like one of our Arcana advisors. That's kind of my thoughts here. We'll see. Maybe the witch who we need to find as well could be an Arcana advisor. I don't think we have one currently. Wayne shouted, "Help, help." Okay. Ooh, wait. Everybody? I know he's shouting for help, but let's just sort ourselves out here before we move forward. There we go. Right. Keep going. Oh. It looks like bandits died after triggering a trap. Were the bandits the ones shouting for help?
See something.
Ooh. Okay, bastard sword. That does reasonable damage. That would be one here. So that's a 2 to 9, or the bastard sword is a 2 to 11 one-handed. That's just straight up an upgrade. Yeah. Definitely. Bastard sword. That now gives us a long sword plus 1. Anybody need that? It is better than his cookery. Yeah. I don't know why we have him with such a bad weapon, actually. Yeah, the longsword seems much better. Yeah. Nothing else we need to do with that, unless the cookery is better for anyone else. Nope. Better than that? Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It looked like a dagger for a second there. I was just wondering whether we want to switch things around. But that's fine. I assume the wizard is this way then?
Somebody save me!
Hey Wayne, what's up?
Oh, look!
Ah, trapped. Hello.
Help!
A barefoot young man in tattered clothes stands before you. His eyes dart about wildly and his matted hair sticks up in dirty spikes. Help! Help! The young man yells, even though you're right in front of him. What's wrong with you? What happened? Help! The man's scream subsides as he finally notices your presence. I'm Wayne! He manages at last. His eyes are wide, so wide they look like they might fall out of his sockets. We can't just pass by. This man's clearly in trouble. We have to help him. So, Wayne, what happened? Traitors! We're traitors. Leskin and me. Wayne waves his hand vaguely. As he relaxes, he starts to babble. We usually come to visit local mage, bring him food, and he gives us magic trinkets in exchange. We came a month ago, left us some supplies. We were riding back today and we wanted to stop and pick up an order he promised to complete. Well, Leskin stayed to guard the cart while I went to the mage's house. This mage has a bunch of traps set up around his house. Scares off trolls, you see. He even set up a warning sign up by the road so people wouldn't get hurt. You just have to stick to the road. Trolls are stupid, can't read, so they get caught. Oh, but I didn't stick to the road. I thought I saw something glittering in the underbrush. As soon as I approached, boom! Suddenly I was flying upside down. Wayne lifts his hand sharply to mimic the blast. When I landed, I was too scared to move. So many traps around, I wouldn't survive a second. Boom! Okay, so you want to get back to the room. To the road? Wayne begins frantically nodding, then stops. Thinks the matter over and begins frantically shaking his head instead. We have to get him out of here. Let me talk to him. I'm sure I can calm him down. We should leave him. He was surely fated to die in this trap. Harrim strokes his beard. It would be wrong of us to prevent this man from reaching the end of his path. Alright, Octavia. Try to calm him down. Thank you for trusting me. I can get through to him. You'll see. Octavia approaches Wayne and touches his hand gently. Wayne looks as though he's about to yank his hand away, then suddenly relaxes. There now. Nothing to be afraid of. Everything's going to be alright. I'll lead you to the road. Let's go. Come on. Well, that was easy enough. I thought it was easy enough anyway. There you go, Wayne. You have arrived back at the road. Kind of thinking we should all head back to the road, actually. I know that we can disarm the traps for XP, but this seems like a much more sensible idea. Right. Also, obviously gonna save. I mean, who knows what could have happened on that slow walk back. Hey, Wayne. Thank you. Wayne's teeth are still chattering, but he seems to be focusing better. Thank you. You saved my life. You're welcome. I have nothing to give as a reward. I never made it to the mage's house after all, but now I never will. To hell with him, Wayne sighs. You best find Leskin. He's probably still waiting for me near the cart on the road. Tell him I'm on my way. He'll reward you. I'll keep that in mind. I think we saw Leskin, didn't we? Or no, it was Dalton was who we saw on the road. Okay. Yeah. Let's head down this way.
Time for
Bandit.
fun.
Okay. Reg, I think it's time to get some lightning going over here. Lindsay. Why is that kind of weird? It doesn't show the stacks anymore. Yeah, do that. Oh, it's because it remembers our right clicks. I see. No, okay, so we're just going to shoot that bandit. Actually, no. Definitely going to acid splash. We are going to use our magic on that bandit. Lindsay's getting a buff. Harrim. We can probably just hit.
Repent.
That seems fine. Let's slow it down. See how many there are. If there are only 2 bandits, we should in theory be able to take them with a very small number of people. That seems pretty good. Yeah, they're not too strong. That's fine. We're going to chuck in another magic missile. I'm going to switch Harrim to attack that one. And Lindsay to attack that one. That's fine. That was a miss, but that's fine. That one's attacking Harrim now because it has a better chance of hitting, I guess. That's good. Nice hit from Valerie. Perfect. Ooh, that was a solid hit. Okay. This thing seems to be living, but I'm just going to unpause. There we go. I was sure we'd get it eventually. Grab that. Nice. Head along the road. We know that the wizard's house should just be at the end of the road here, and there are no traps on the road. Bandit Conjurer. Interesting. And then a dead person. Okay. Lindsay?
Adventures call to them. Ready and willing.
Get a buff.
Together we are unstoppable.
Get a buff. Go. Just waiting for it. Right. Attack.
You deserved it.
Let's see.
The trader's corpse is still warm. He died recently. Okay. So they're investigating something. Reg? Actually, no, just hit him, Reg.
Got you.
That seems fine. Oh, wait, no. One, Lindsay always forgets to have that on. But Reg needs to quickly switch to having his, flaming weapon, sure. And then have an arcane weapon enhancement on it. Okay, Reg, hit it. That was a 41 crit. That's pretty good. Right.
Ouch.
One down. Reg, use your arcane weapon enhancement on your next attack as well. Anybody near enough for a heal? Harim's not quite near enough for a heal. Lindsay could head forward and heal, I suppose. Yeah, cure light wounds on Reg.
The weak suffer.
Oh, that's good. Let's keep him up a little bit. I'm tempted to just use positive heal living. It kind of resets things a little bit. Probably won't. Let's just not consider Rain of Enfeeblement. We'll just get a self-heal. Then get another heal in on Reg here.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
No, that's the way I want to use the spell. Right, and I'm going to try and hit the Conjurer with our magic. You know what? We probably don't need that magic. We can use something less. Perfect. Right.
Patience.
Little heal. Another one. So what have we got here? Well, we got this, obviously. Ooh, nice. A brooch that was meant to be a present for someone. Then here, we have the Amulet of Agile Fists. If the wearer has the Weapon Finesse feat, this amulet allows her to apply her Dexterity bonus modifier in place of the Strength modifier to damage rolls with unarmed and natural weapon attacks. Interesting. And then Merchant's Letter. My sweet Leskin, I just received a letter from you and rushed immediately to answer. I want you to get word from me as soon as you arrive in New Stetven. With all these endless travels of yours, I've become an expert on the roads and settlements myself. Little Ketri asks about his father's whereabouts every night instead of a bedtime story. Then I get a map and show him. Here's our Galt, and here are the Stolen Lands. There's Brevoy, and this is the road our father is riding on right now. Then we wish you good night and go to sleep. Everything is all right here. The workers you've hired finally finished painting the walls and fixing the roof. Now, sitting at the very top of our house is that marvelous forged weathercock you brought from Numeria. It's perching up there, watching around. Maybe there's maybe I was reading the wrong line. What's there behind the horizon? Maybe the master is on his way home. Ron, the bald head, returned recently. You'd somehow missed each other in Mivan. He told a bunch of tall stories about his adventures, as he usually does. Told us there was a hodag living in the woods in the southern Stolen Lands. Well, we know that's true. I almost fainted on the spot. That's the forest you pass by every time. Maybe Ron just lies, but gods know he usually does. But I beg you to take care and choose another road to skip coming near that damned forest. I'm writing this now, and I can't keep my tears from running. I'm just not myself without you. The only joy I have is watching little Ketri. His face and yours are as like as two peas. He even frowns just like you. You always bring me some presents, dresses or shoes. Now this turquoise brooch you promised last time. But I need none of that. The only thing I need is you by my side, safe and sound. Take care of yourself. Be back soon. Your beloved, Olika and Ketri. Ah, well this will be Leskin then. Well, I think the best thing to do is to walk back over here, find the person who told us to find Leskin, and tell him that they're dead, basically. Oh wow, we run really quickly. That's fine. Oh no, we were probably just far back. Hey Wayne, bad news. We found Leskin. He's dead. Here's his brooch. Give it to his relatives so they have something to remember him by. Dead? That's awful. May Pharasma save his soul. Yes, Leskin brought this brooch for his wife. said it was a birthday present. Thank you. I'll make sure she gets it. And thanks again for all you've done for me today. Don't be sad, friend. When fate deals you a blow, take it gladly. Your whole life is one road to the end, and each day is but another step along the way. But how can I go on living if there's no sense to it? You could spread the word of Grotus. Help people understand the futility of existence. The sooner this agony of life ends, the sooner eternal tranquility will come. Well, thanks for the positive story there. Right, well, we'll keep heading along. We should be okay. He said the wizard's house was just along the path. Like, literally just along the path. Doesn't appear to be. I'm going to go off path slightly to grab some herbs. Hope we don't get attacked. That's fine. We'll grab that. Head up here. The wizard's house should just be up this way, right? Proceed with caution, traps ahead. Yeah, it's a warning. Okay. Let's do a quick save. And let's walk down here. So this is the road, I assume. It looks a bit like a road.
Search was not in vain.
And if we just follow it, then we're good. Ooh, there's something over there. A rabbit. Okay. You know, I'm glad we've examined that now.
Oh, I don't
I
like
see
surprises.
Stick to the road and you will not be killed. Hello, Bartholomew Delgado. A middle-aged man stands before you. His clothes are not too gaudy, but tasteful. Despite living in the wilderness, he looks well-groomed, even dapper. His mustache is slick, and the nails on his agile, soft hands are meticulously polished. Oh, what a pleasant surprise! Welcome, your grace! Would you like a cup of tea? Something stronger, perhaps? It's such a great honor for a humble hermit entertaining such important personage. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bartholomew Delgado, at your service. How may I be of assistance? Well, you seem to be an educated man. What are you doing in these woods? I'm simply a humble researcher in the fields of esoteric sciences, and I've chosen this location to work in peace, away from the noise of the city. When the environment is quiet and the air is fresh, ink just begs to be set to paper. Octavia laughs. And no rude neighbors to complain about explosions, smoke, or ghastly screams. Bartholomew gives a wry smile. Yes, that's equally valuable. The traps in the woods, are they yours? Yes, they're mine. You see, while I'm happy to welcome guests, I prefer those who are capable of coherent speech. I've neither interest in nor desire to waste my time with fighting off every monster that comes across my dwelling. But I did leave a safe passage for those who can read. I even installed a sign. You must have seen it. What about the local bandits? Do they bother you? Oh, they tried once. Now they make every effort to stay away. They only show up if they don't have any other options, and even then they just politely ask me to enchant their arrows. And you're happy to help them? Just because someone asked me to do something doesn't mean I actually do it, Bartholomew says with a shrug. Though, to be honest, in these parts, you can't really tell a local bandit from a peaceful hunter based on looks alone. Oh, wait, what? It seems like the answer to this one. Interesting. Anyway. Oh, Wayne, frankly, I wonder what was going on in his brain when he'd just rush into the forest, being perfectly aware of the danger. Obviously, if you hadn't rescued him, I would just a bit later, after he'd learned his lesson. Okay, so that's what he says if we press 2, right? Yes. Okay. Thank you. I'm always happy to help those who seek knowledge. Okay. A question about... Wait, we already asked about the traps. Do you know anything about local trolls who are resistant to fire? I've never heard anything like it. If this is true, I'll have to revise my defenses. Bartholomew suddenly goes silent, frowns, and closes his eyes. Your Grace, I'm afraid we must intermit that conversation for now. A moment ago, a troll was caught in one of my fire traps, and it was unharmed. I suggest that A chance to explore its corpse would better equip me to answer your questions. My liege, I humbly request your protection. Please, follow me. Lead the way.
Enemy near.
There's our troll. Alright, so branded trolls are resistant to fire. I get it. So if we chuck fire at it, that's not going to work. So, we want to start chucking acid probably at it. Yeah, use acid on troll. Okay, you also probably want to just use acid on the troll. Here. I might actually just tell him to acid on the troll. Valerie's going to run at it. Harima's going to hit it.
What a waste.
And Lindsay's going to get the buff going. And then we have Bartholomew who's going to do something. That's fine.
My search was not in vain.
This is fine. Right. So he shielded himself. Is Reg just going to use that when he attacks? That seems good. Okay. It got crit, but it's still going? Can't help but notice that. Oh, wow. We're hitting it with a lot and it's still going. Okay, I think we can do here. We could rage, but it takes away our ability to spell. Searing light is fire, right? I think it is. And it's in range. So, sorry, and it's in melee, so it's not going to work. Okay, we've already used Rave Enfeeblement. I think we're going to get Lindsay to bless. Fine. Octavia, use Snowball. That's fine. We're going to use that one. Actually, yeah, stick that as your main one on here. Valerie's just going to attack. Harum's going to attack. Reg, continuing to use that one. That's okay. Could use Frigid Touch, actually. There's a little bit more damage. Yeah, use Frigid Touch when you attack.
Die for me.
Also, use that one. Right, go. Reduced. Okay, so ice is not effective. Never mind. Back to using that one when you attack. Switch from ice. It's not going to work. Yeah, just use this one. Our magic might work. The bless might work. Okay. That's fine. Still going. Oh, that's Bartholomew's down. Not great. Got a lot of damage on him now, actually. Ooh, nice. And it's dead. Perfect. Bartholomew walks around the troll's corpse. Well, at least they're vulnerable to steel and acid. Now let's look at why this creature lost its respect for fire. Bartholomew recites an incantation and waves his hand over the troll's chest, then points at a specific spot on it. There, branded on the flesh, is a symbol of a blacksmith's hammer encircled by thorn-studded vines. Whatever that is, that's the reason its flesh didn't burn. Aram inspects the brand closely. Alas, I recognize this cursed symbol. It is the hammer of Torak, a god neglectful of even his most devoted followers. I don't know why his hammer is decorated with thorns, but it suits the treacherous god well. The wizard slowly makes an incision around the brand and then peels the flesh off, excising the brand completely. I must study this. Here's the key to my laboratory. Wait for me there. I'll join you soon enough. Without another word, Bartholomew whispers an incantation and vanishes. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, we'll have the stuff the troll had. Where are we? We're over here, so we should just be able to walk this way. I think. A little bit hurt. I might just heal up.
Sorry, was lost in thought.
I like the burning sword, Reg. How long does that last for? No, I guess it's just an effect on the sword now.
The path is clear.
It's fine.
I don't like surprises.
We should be able to walk this way and be fairly safe.
Oh, look!
Okay. Oh, maybe not. That's fine. I'm tempted to just disarm all the traps, but we'll get there in a minute. The fence is low and there are no gates. The owner of this place doesn't seem to be afraid of intruders. Well, you know, you'd understand why if he's a wizard.
It's just not my lucky day.
Octavia?
You can count on me.
Is it your lucky day?
I did as you asked.
Yes, it is. Nice. Okay. The cozy house stands away from the main roads, an excellent place for a hermit. Okay, is his house not where we need to go?
I'll go ahead.
Maybe it's out the back of his house or something? Where's his laboratory? Kind of
Let's head
assume...
out.
Oh, it might be over here? Yeah. Yeah, okay, perfect. In we go.
I see something.
Right, in to the laboratory. Oh yeah, we'll have that. That's fine. Leave. Okay, so what have you got for me, wizard? Okay, hold me in suspense. Ooh, an interesting looking place,
My
actually.
search was not in vain.
Where's this go? To a treasure chest.
I see something.
Oh, there's a trap on the chest. Okay, well,
Ready and
Octavia,
willing.
get it.
I did as you asked.
Nice.
Done and done.
Ooh, so we got a cloak and we got some bracers. And we got a Hydra eye. And wyvern meat and a lot of money. Okay, so bracers of archery. Oh, that seems good. Yeah, and it says scroll of fireball and cloak of resistance 1. Nice. Okay, so she has lesser bracers of archery, but we probably want to give her bracers of archery. Yeah. That's a +2 in attack rolls and a +1 on damage. Seems perfect, given she's our archer. Next up, now these are... Use any bow. A crossbow is a bow. That's my logic. So Lindsay can have those. And then we also picked up a cloak, which is probably Reg's cloak, I'd imagine, given that he's a melee person. Yeah. Also giving him a cloak is pretty cool. Yeah. Do that. That was a good bit of loot. Nice perception check. Those changed. He was keeping something down here?
I'll go ahead.
Okay. Interesting. Serrated knives, stained needles, and manacles share shelves with flasks, vials, and chemicals. What kind of experiments does he conduct here? Yeah, I'm
The
kind of
path is clear.
intrigued. Oh, we got... Ooh, we got some more things. We have a book, Bartholomew's diary. Oh, well, I have to. This is the title page of a diary, covered with crudely scratched symbols. There are numerous smears, worn spots, cuts, and burns in it. Bartholomew obviously isn't a tidy type. Leather cover is spotted with acid burns, page edges are tattered. There are 4 symbols carved on it. The first is a B, 3 others stand separately. I and I, as if B stands for name Bartholomew, what does I and I mean? Interesting. Great experiment, day 104. I burned all the previous notes. Too embarrassed to remember what a complete fool I was. But now that I've got the creature, I call it Dimwit, everything is going to be alright. Studying the troll's ability to regenerate will lead me to my ultimate goal. The great experiment, day 112. Got a reason to celebrate. While determining Dimwit's pain threshold, I found out it practically has no such thing. Wounds, broken bones, amputations, and the rest of the perils of a warrior or mage's life. For a troll, these are no threat at all. The trick to avoiding getting carried away while working with acid or fire. The trick is to avoid getting carried away while working with acid or fire so that the impact spots will heal in several days. Amazing! Too bad I didn't dare to buy it at the... Too bad I didn't dare to buy it at the very beginning of my way. So I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about. Anyway, whatever. Great experiment, day 125. Staying in bed for the second day after the incident serves me right. Got a trifle too excited and came a bit too close to Dimwit. Beast bit my arm. Then it started shouting like Borba Borba, and I wonder what that means, if anything at all. The wounded hand is still sore. It even hurts to write this. I hate pain so much. The great experiment, day 127. Here I am, lying in bed, thinking about how different we are. My unique intellect against its unbearable animalistic stupidity. At the same time, its regeneration and some chthonic ability to endure tortures and heal wounds against my human fragility and intolerance to pain. It's okay, I'll find a way to get what I need. A great experiment, day 129. I got overzealous. Regeneration of 3 simultaneously amputated limbs proved to be an extremely slow process. All the resources of the troll's strength are barely enough for it to go on, and I probably shouldn't have used fire. In the wild environments and without my elixirs, the creature would be long dead. I will continue my experiments in 3 days or so. I feel I'm close now. A few more efforts and I will really become invulnerable and invincible. Okay, so I think he's an alchemist. Interesting. I don't think he's actually a I think he maybe has a bit in wizard, but I think this guy is going to be an alchemist. Okay, so that's a troll hand. Then we have Temple of the Roses. Okay. Roaring flames are devouring the Temple of Roses. The petals of the flowers darken, curl up, and finally turn to ash. The moment of utter pain and ugliness that comes before final serene eternity. Burning idols seems to grimace, cry, laugh, turn their fiery gazes upon me. The heat grows unbearable, but I dare not turn my eyes from this sacred fire, admiring its every precious moment, while my eyes still serve me. Laymen will call me a vandal. They'll say I destroyed a priceless piece of art because I hated everything beautiful. But I do not believe this. I love the temple more than my life, and I lit it with fires that burned my heart. For there can be no higher devotion to than melting together with the object of your admiration into the shining splendor of oblivion. Okay, interesting books. What have we got back here? Okay, we got the mark. Fine, there's no way up the ladder. Oh, there's Dimwit. A hoarse croak comes from behind the bars. Bah, bah. The troll standing in the cage is so thin you can see his ribs through the skin. Although you see no scars, his pelt is matted with dried blood, and his eyes are dull and unfocused. Various knives, saws, and bloody manacles scattered about leave little doubt about what this troll has suffered. Oh, bah. The troll croaks through its clenched teeth. Kill me. Enough. It hurts. Oh, there's Bartholomew. Bartholomew rushes into the laboratory, waving the sample of branded troll skin excitedly. It was simpler than I thought. It's just a simple spell of fire protection. Any competent wizard could cast it. The unusual element was the way the spell was applied. This wasn't cast by any human hand, though. Oh no, the brand was stamped on with some artifact, which would make it possible to make trolls fire resistant in massive numbers. This is grave news for us all. My fire traps are useless now, and making acid traps will take time and resources. More importantly, for trolls to organize in such a way, there must be some greater intelligence operating behind the scenes. And if that's the case, the list of potential targets for a force that formidable is a short one. Bartholomew pauses, then begins to rummage through his lab. I promised you a reward, so please accept these acid wands. I'm afraid you may need them soon. First, explain to me why this troll is in your cage? Bartholomew's eyes light up. Oh yes, this is the greatest project of my career. I'm exploring the regenerative abilities of trolls in the hopes of passing them on to humans. Can you imagine the possibilities? Pain, senility, mutilations, even death itself defeated. Oh, you weren't concerned I acquired the troll illicitly, were you? Don't worry, I purchased it legally. I'm not some poacher out there roaming the Baroness's woods. That really wasn't my concern, but okay. Sometimes I have trouble accepting laws that would protect lowlifes like him, but he is within his rights, unfortunately. Okay, interesting. I think that this is the first kind of choice that we've really had in terms of taking a stance on something. So, let's just have a quick look. So, trolls are sentient, not to be cattle bought and sold. This is a disgusting practice, but it doesn't violate any laws. I don't care about the nature of your experiments so long as no harm comes to my subjects. This is reprehensible. I don't care you acquired this creature. I won't tolerate such cruelty in my lands. Kill him quickly and humanely. Or sounds interesting, proceed. I look forward to hearing your results. You know what? I think that we're very much gonna take the stance of, I think with our Fae connection, we're gonna go kind of nature-y, that kind of thing. We're gonna definitely try and, you know, help out when we can. So, trolls are sentient beings, not cattle to be bought and sold. What you're doing is inhumane. Set him free. Set it free? And so it can come back and eat you? And me too? You are insane. The wizard stops abruptly. Valerie frowns. These experiments are deplorable, but the law is with him. If you are a baroness, not a bandit chief, you have no right to interfere. Then call me bandit chief if you will. Some things simply mustn't be allowed, law or no law. Valerie gives you the slightest look of scorn. I cannot say I am greatly disappointed in you, as my expectations were not high to begin with. Bartholomew throws a long, sullen glance your way. At once, your grace, he finally manages through clenched teeth. Octavia gives Bartholomew a gloatful smile. Understand? Her whisper is just barely audible. The wizard turns away without saying a word. Wait, is he just going to let it out? What happened? We just done? I thought you were going to let the troll go. Bartholomew. Bartholomew meets you with a long, sullen gaze. Good day, my baroness. You have anything for sale? Certainly. Okay. Oh, I guess he stopped speaking to us because we got him to release his troll. That's pretty nice. The Giant Slayer's clasp. Imagine some of these things as like the ones that are only good against giants or something that we might have to like build up over time. A small bag of holding is really nice. I think I'm going to buy that. Ooh, and a pouch of feather tokens. Yes, we need both of those. That seems good, yes. We don't need anything else, I don't think. Okay, anything we want to sell him? We can just click offer on our side. That's fine. He's still giving him a lot of money. That's okay. Anything else? We could sell him these, I suppose. Yeah. That seems pretty good. Probably not going to sell him the Agile Fists one in case we get some kind of monk, but I think that's okay. Yeah, let's deal. Nice, we're now down into light. Dimwit, can we speak with you? Maybe we have to leave and come back for that to happen? But he's definitely not speaking with us anymore. Wow. I almost feel like we just made an enemy. Okay, let's leave and come back and see what happens. Maybe we have to reload the area for him to disappear. Interesting. Maybe something will happen when we're outside. Don't see anything straight away. Because we haven't loaded, but yeah, don't see anything straight away. Head back in. That's fine. We'll leave that. I do like that we're now light in terms of the equipment that we hold. That is a great situation to be in, because we can actually go around just a little bit quicker. It's good. I just want to check that Dimwit's been let go.
I'll go ahead.
Dimwit is no longer in the cage. Good. Bartholomew, do you want to speak with me again now? Have you executed my order? Yes, your grace, Bartholomew mutters. I released the beast into the woods. If you meet it, give it my regards. Octavia smiles at Bartholomew, keeping it just short of a gloat. Well, it's time to leave. Farewell. I'm glad that Octavia's happy with us. I mean, at least if Valerie isn't, Octavia is, which is a good situation, I'd say. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Now, the way he said, if you see it out in the woods, I wonder if it is in this area or something like that. Maybe worth just having a quick nosy around, see if we spot it. You know. Very quick one.
I'll
Also,
go ahead.
Let's have a look.
What's the holdup?
What's the chance of disarming these traps? And how much XP do we get? And how much do we care?
I did as you asked.
Okay, 45. It is a DC 20. 15 modifier. Okay, so this is like 100% disarm. Well, not really, but it's a very high disarm chance. The whole area we haven't explored over here. Let's go and explore. Just a little bit. Stone is covered with soot.
I've spotted something.
Ooh. Because people presumably keep getting burned by it. Okay.
Broken a nail.
Grotus awaits
Okay.
us.
Almost 100% chance, by the way. What did she roll? She rolled a... Oh, the DC was 22 on that trap. Ah, okay, so the DC might not be the same for all
The path
traps.
is clear.
Okay, I think it might just be time to... Well, I do kind of want to explore this area at the side, just so we know what's going on. Because there is a little bit more to explore, and usually there's something at the side of maps.
Can you make an epic pose? I need
Like,
inspiration.
That is a troll and lots of bandits. Okay, Valerie,
Let us
attack. Oh, we can maybe do something with that troll? You had like a loot thing going on there. I think I want to blur. Octavia's going to start hitting that bandit, definitely. Lindsay, buff. Harim. I think this is our bless, because we're going to rest when we get out of here. And then fire. Go. Okay, that's a lot. Oh my god, that's a whole lot.
Do not falter.
That's fine. That was good. Can we hit this on the back? That's only going to hit one at the back. Okay, that's fine. Fire on the back one. It's fine. Lindsay seems to be doing alright. I need to check if she gets the +1 bonus, actually. Just so we know. Wait, I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, us. Fire it again. Is Lindsay attacked? Whoa. Lindsay has attacked. She gets a +1 from other. I think. Yeah. I think she gets the +1 from her bracers. I could be wrong though. That's okay. I don't really want them to use acid splash actually all the time. I just want them to use it then.
For me.
Could use frigid touch, but that's okay. Right, we're gonna kill that one at the back. Go. That's good. Just turn around so she's not being hit in the back. One of our alchemist friends is dead at the back there. Get the next bandit at the back hit. Valerie, attack the bandit leader. That's good.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Missed. Okay. Killed that one. This is fine. Do we have anything we want to chuck at him in particular? We could chuck fire at him, I suppose. I should have chucked it at him earlier if I was using that. Let's just use that one. Harim. If shield, let's just heal. And then shocking grasp. Yeah, it seems fine. Go. Nice. Okay, miss. It's fine. Keep chucking magic at him and we'll get him eventually.
Avenge me.
Oh, she fell? Oh, she went to exactly 0. That's okay. Another shock grasp. Oh, also you should probably use that as well. That's fine.
The weak suffer. I endure.
Oh, so that means he's on his second life, I think. When he says that. We need to just hit with fire, I think. That was a miss. Okay, good. And we killed the bandit leader, even with the reflex save. Okay.
Yes. I'm still here.
Get a big heal on Valerie. And get a big heal on Reg. I think actually another big heal on Valerie. Good. Grab the loot.
I see something.
Ooh, we got Torag's pendant. Interesting. We also got a belt, which was Constitution. Full plate and a heavy shield. Ooh. Now, the reason I'm excited about full plate is I think that's an upgrade for Valerie. Because she's currently using half plate, which is a 9-8. Well, full plate is a 9... Sorry. Full plate is slightly better. It gives more dexterity bonus, which it would mean that she can use her dexterity bonus. But yeah, it is better. And the arcane spell failure is not a big thing, but there we go. Absolute full plate. That is exactly where you want to be. It is a +1, right? No, it says it's the same. You should get a dexterity bonus with it, though. Maybe I don't understand that. Or maybe dexterity. These appear to be the same thing. Okay, interesting. Oh, and the Belt of Con should go to somebody. Reg already has a Belt of Con. So does Harim. Given that we just have belts going, well, I guess this one could go to us. That's fine. It does give us a +4 to Con. Which is pretty good, I guess. I mean, we don't really need it, but... Wait, does that just give us straight health? Yeah, it's 5 extra health. You know, can't sniff at it. The statue of a troll, you realize, is a rock troll caught in direct sunlight and turned to stone. Oh, okay. Interesting. Ooh. Grab that. Grab this as well. Lovely. And back here. One to fireball, that one. Shard of a knight's bracer. And 300 gold. I mean, we'll take the 300 gold. That's pretty good. Yeah. Kind of paying for what we bought from the wizard. Apparently there's stuff down here. Oh, there's a branch that we can loot. Yeah, we'll have that. That seems pretty good. Can you just head down the side? I don't think there's going to be anything else on this map. There could be something there, but I think it's unlikely given the lay of the land. I think it's time for us to head out. Right. And we did that all in one day, which is interesting. Nothing else that we missed. We're back to medium, but we're medium with our with more loot, basically. And it's because we have a half plate sitting in our bag. We don't have anybody else who uses plate. We could, though. Let me just think about it. Harim doesn't use arcane spells, so is there any reason why he cannot just use... Yeah, he should use half plate, right? Because he doesn't use arcane spells? I understand that these are not arcane. So yeah, I should just have him in full plate, right? Yeah? Yeah. Let's go with that. What day is it? It's the 24th. I didn't count what day it was. Let me have a look. So, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Let me just go. Sorry, I'm just marking down my days on my countdown. 23rd. So it's the 24th. Which means that we are at 4, 9, nothing, 23 is our days. So we're 4 days till something happens. We have to rest at least 1. Which means effectively we're at 3 days. Okay. Yeah. So we can maybe go somewhere else. We also... We'll think about it. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.